Hello, my friends, and welcome to the channel. Today, I thought I would give you a quick update before the end of the new year as we approach 2024. Give you a status update on a couple of videos ago. I had shared with you an amazing pre-Christmas find where I had picked up 5 Action Men figures that were in need of some repair, but I got a really good deal on them, and I'm just kind of giving you an update on what I've done with them so far. I'm waiting on some parts to come in, and as you know, with the holidays and everything, a lot of shutdowns. It's to be expected, but I've made a lot of progress on them. This first figure here, I'm going to show here is this particular figure. I'm still working on cleaning him up a little bit, his face, and I'm cleaning the flocking on him. But other than that, I've restrung him. He's in good shape. I'm waiting on some. I ordered some Guyperman hands and waiting on those to come in so I can change those out. This hand here is pretty pliable, but as you can see, they're pretty worn down. So, and this one's in pretty bad shape, but this one's been restrung. Just he was dressed in some kind of white outfit, sort of medieval type type thing. But the socks that were on this guy were glued on him, and I'm having to little by little take this glue off of him, and a lot of it has come off of this side, and I'm working on this side here. You can see where there's glue on this guy here, but other than that, he's coming along great. He's restrung. Here's the other one here. He was pretty floppy. Again, his hands are not that bad, but I asked for replacements anyways, and I ordered them just in case. But I'm going to keep these on him since they're look like they might be original. But again, did some cleaning on him. Cleaned his flock up a little bit. Still, just needs a little brushing here and there, but he's restrung and he's ready to go. And he's turned out to be a nice little figure. You can see the back here where it says Palitoy, right? Palitoy. Is it 1964? I believe it is. No, 1964. Palitoy. So there's this guy right here. And then I had these 3 that are that dynamic physique, which to me is probably one of my favorite. These guys were, the bodies needed some cleaning. I gave them some good cleaning, and still working on them. They've got some glue marks here and there, but other than that, the flock, I've been brushing them out little by little and trying to get as much out of it. He's got some. Here, these guys were different. I had to restring here. You can see where I've restrung them. They were actually attached with a hook, a metal hook that was wrapped around the pin. So it was a struggle to get it cut out and to finally just get some elastic and do it right. So he's done. He's done, and he's in really good shape. This one here as well. This one is that talker. I'm still working on the talk portion on it, but I took him apart, and when I took him apart, I played around with the adjustments, and maybe if Mike's listening or somebody can help me out, give me some guidance on this. And the talk feature has these little notches, and I moved them all the way to one side and all the way to the other side, and it still didn't improve the talk. And this is as close as I've gotten it. Maybe if I give it some resistance. Yeah, I think it has something to do with either the springs or, I'm not too experienced with talkers. And if one of y'all can out there either leave me a comment or shoot me a message to kind of give me some guidance on what to do, or even point out a video that I can check out. I've checked out a couple, and they just talked about the notches and nothing else. But other than that, this figure is outstanding. He's in great shape. And this one here is it's going to be a problem. He was really in bad shape. As you can see, his head, I've cleaned it up a little bit. Again, he was broken. This guy was broken, and the way they had attached the head, which I felt was kind of stiff and kind of hard, there was a hook with a washer that was stuck inside here. But this figure was broken. You can see that. And that washer and the inside pin was gone. It's not in there anymore. So, the pin that we can wrap the elastic around, it wasn't in there. That washer was keeping it from popping out, and I guess it broke. But fortunately, I was able to find the piece. He was inside there. When I shook him, you could rattle and hear it out. I got it out, and I'm about to glue it back on there. But what I did also when I got the neck post out is I got the elastic and I looped it through the neck post, and I got a 6/32 nut here that, when you stick it in there, it'll fit right in there perfectly. And what I'm going to do is get it in there and then tie it, and put the knot on this side, tighten it real heavy, and then when it drops it'll provide some resistance. But this is how I'm going to do it. And what I did in here is I cleaned up the opening a little bit, and I noticed that pin inside there that holds that would hold this elastic is missing. So what I did was I grabbed from one of I have a lot of fasteners. I grabbed a machine screw, 6/32. It was about maybe 3/4 of an inch long, and I cut it. And I fitted it in there, and I glued it inside there. And I don't know if you can see it. It's glued in there. And that is where I'm going to loop this thing in there to hold this elastic, because it wasn't even in there. So when I get it in there, it'll hold it. You can see there it's holding it. And then this will provide, this neck post to sit in there, but I'm gluing this piece back on there. And what I have for that is I'm going to use good old trusty Testor's plastic cement, which should bind these two plastic pieces back together and make it a harder bond. So that's what I'm going to do today. Is in this video, in a few minutes here, I'm going to go ahead and attach that, and then we'll go from there. But this is where we're at so far. Okay, let's go back here, and these are some of the items that I'm going to be using. I have my Action Man Dynamic Body Physique, the neck post, which I will sit over here, and the Eagle Eyes head, which I'm not using. Some Testor's plastic model cement, little reliable, and I have the actual piece that's missing off of the opening here. Cleaned it up a little bit. Got some tweezers, just regular fine tweezers, and then I've got some small needle nose pliers that are bent at an angle in case I need to hold this piece while I hold it and try and put it in place there. But let's go ahead and see about getting the glue on this guy and see if I can get this right. Let's see here. I got the glue in there. Now I'm going to get this piece here and see about getting the glue on this piece. Let's see if I can get the glue to sit on this piece here. Alrighty, let's cover this bad boy back up. All right, and let me hold this here while I blow on this piece over here. Try and dry it up a little bit. And let's see if it'll fit inside there. See if we can get it to. It's in there, but it wants to. Let's see if it'll fit inside there for a minute. There. I think I got it in there. I got it in there. Now we're going to go ahead and let it dry. I'll let it sit for 24 hours and see what we get. So here we go. Thanks. I'll be back. So it's been about 24 hours later, and the glue should be ready to go. I'm looking at it, and just needs a little cleaning up, but looks like it's on there. It's glued on there. Here you can see that screw I put in there. Now let me see about looping this through there and see if I can get it through so that I can attach the rest of it. Okay, let me go ahead and get off camera here for a minute and see if I can attach it here real quick. And I've got it through. There it is. Okay, now what I need to do is get this in there and pull this all the way down, right? Pull all the way down here and see about getting it all as much as I can, and then tying knots here, right? Let's see if I can do that. Get it in there as much as I can. Yeah, let's get in there. Right. Let's get in there with another knot. There it is. There it is. The neck post is in. And all I have to do now is attach the head, and we're good to go. And what I need to do lastly is just to trim this piece off here. There's that excess. Here's scissors that I don't need. I will take this head here, slip it in, see if it pops in place. There it is. And he's back at it. There he is. Good as new. That was a simple repair for me. I got this Action Man cleaned up a bit here. I'll clean him up later on, but let's go ahead and close out this video. That's all I have for today. Just a quick look at the repair process or how these figures are coming along. They're coming along great. I am missing a couple of bits and pieces, mainly the hands on a couple of them that I have need to get in, and just some of them still need to be cleaned up a little bit. I know I've got some glue residue on the repair one that I did, and you kind of got to see what I had to do with that one that was broken, where I had to put a screw in there, glue it in to create a new pin to hold the elastic, to hold the neck post on all these figures. But other than that, Now I got to be able to figure out what I'm going to do with these figures, as far as whether I'm going to put the original clothes back on, or just come up and get some new Action Man uniform sets to complete some of the Action Men that I'm missing. But also, just FYI, I went ahead and made a deal with the same person I got these 5 figures from, and I've got about 3 or 4 more coming at a very good price. So I'm going to continue my Action Man collection, which is fantastic. Thank you for watching. And please like, share, and subscribe to this channel. Turn on or click on the notification bell to receive notice of future upcoming videos, which might include some of these figures here that I have as I continue to create new Action Man figures to add to my collection. I am glad to have these in my collection and continuing to increase my Action Man collection. Now, as we approach the end of the new year, I want to be able to thank you for watching some of my videos, and also wishing you a happy new year and prosperous new year. So let's add to the action with Action Joe Figs.